Good afternoon, Raja. How are
Good
you?
afternoon, sir. I'm fine, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm good, very good. Uh, you are from?
Sir, I'm from Chennai, sir, Tamil Nadu.
Oh, Chennai proper.
Yes, sir.
Why is it that Chennai has so much of drinking water problem?
Sir, I think the primary reason would be the groundwater level deficiency, sir. That would be the primary reason, sir. And the second reason would be the increasing urbanization and encroachment into the freshwater swamp area, sir. For example, there was this area called Velacheri, which in the name itself has the term airy, which means a lake, sir. But now it has been turned into a commercial plot for constructions. So I think these two might be the primary reasons for groundwater level deficiency and drinking water problems, sir.
Okay. Now, in your extracurricular activities, you mentioned a lot of things: Guinness Book of World Records, then NSS, then NCC. Tell me what is the correlation between NSS and NCC? What do you learn out of these two?
Yes, sir. Sir, both NSS and NCC are student organizations. They both are organized to instill in different values into the student life, sir. For example, the NCC is to bring in a sense of patriotism and a sense of value for towards the Indian Army, sir. So I think in that way NCC works, and NSS, the very motto of "not me but you," instills in a sense of selflessness and the servitude attitude into the students, sir. So I think both are very much needed in a student's life to ensure that they instill in proper citizen-centric values.
Okay, you are a doctor.
Yes, sir.
Have you worked as a doctor after MBBS or not?
Sir, I did a 1 year of internship where I was working in my government
No,
hospital, sir.
that's part of the degree.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, I was not formally employed post my graduation, sir, but I was living with my dean sir's son. He owned a clinic, so it was near to my college itself, sir. So I used to take care of the night duties over there, sir. So in that way, I was not formally employed, but I was still helping out and practicing medicine, sir.
Okay. So while you are working for your night shift, did you handle any emergency situation?
Sir, the clinic was in the town of
Okay.
Chidambaram, sir.
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay. I got the answer. So now, can you tell me whether the way community medicine has taken shape in India, let us say after independence, is what it should have been or not, in your opinion?
sir, communitive medicine or the social preventive medicine is mostly related to the preventive part of healthcare, sir. And the way it has taken shape is via these national programs for specific diseases, like, for example, vitamin A deficiency diseases and other such diseases, sir. Sir, I think that it has been successful in its part, wherein it has run effective campaigns and created awareness among the people with regards to diseases, sir. So, I think it is a very effective field of medicine that has evolved in India post independence.
Okay. Okay. I'll tell you in feedback part.
Yes, sir.
You have taken anthropology as optional subject.
Yes, sir.
What is the correlation between what commonality you found between medicine and anthropology?
Sir, the major commonality is that both are a study, in a way, a study of human beings, sir. While medicine is a study of how human being functions biologically, physiologically, and what ailments he might face, while the anthropological part also covers a bit of the cultural aspect in which how a human functions. So the basic similarity is that they both are inherently a study of mankind, sir. So I think that would be the most similar aspect of both of them.
What makes you think you're suitable to join civil services?
Sir, the values that I've inculcated in the course of my tenure as a doctor as well as a student of medical science, I think those values would come into play, sir. So,
Like,
yes, sir. So I've also held a lot of leadership positions wherein I've organized a lot of events. So I think the leadership qualities is there with me, sir. And via NSS, I've also developed a sense of compassion and empathy towards people, wherein when we go in for village visits, we have to stay with the people and see the kind of problems that they're facing. So I think all this has created a sense of value of serving the people within me. So I think that would come in handy as a civil servant, sir. So,
okay,
yes,
okay,
sir.
okay, okay. Tripathi Saab.
Okay. Good afternoon, Mr. Rajah Mohaideen.
Good afternoon, sir.
You are an MBBS doctor.
Yes, sir.
So let me ask two questions. Generally, the doctors in India, for any small infection, they immediately prescribed a huge course of antibiotics. Whereas I have seen my experience in Europe has been they never do that. So what do you think? Should the doctors keep on prescribing antibiotics or
Yes, sir. Sir, I do agree that an over-the-top prescription of antibiotics might lead to this antimicrobial resistivity, AMR, which is something which is happening across India right now. Antimicrobial resistivity will also in turn create superbugs, which are antigens, which are resistant to antibiotics. So we will be forced to then prescribe higher class of antibiotics to prevent superbug infestations. With regards to in India particularly, I think that the doctors are prescribing the antibiotics that are needed only. Uh, the fact that you mentioned that doctors are prescribing more antibiotics, I think it happens sparsely in few pockets of the country, sir, and that also has to be prevented. Other than that, I think most generally the right amount of antibiotics is being prescribed in even in India also, sir.
how can an MBBS doctor be very suitable to administration?
Sir, as an MBBS doctor, during my internship, did have a lot of administrative functions in my post, sir. For example, I was in charge of an entire ward which had around 50 to 60 patients, sir. And there were around ward boys or ward attenders under me. And there were two nurses and one head staff nurse also was there. And also the MBBS students were there under me, sir. So I had to manage all of them. I had to go every day in the morning and make sure that all the vitals of the patients have been checked, and also ensure that the others are doing their work properly. So I did have some administrative experience even
I
working as a
understand.
doctor, sir.
I understand you have a connection with Tenkaichi also.
Tengasi, yes, sir.
Ah, what is the ODOP of Tenkaichi?
Sir, the ODOP of Tengasi would be the alva, I think, sir, which is a sweet.
And
It,
pickles.
sorry, sir.
And pickles.
Yes, sir. Pickles also would be there, sir. Yes.
Pickles. All right. What are the two problems, developmental issues that you find Tenkaichi might be having, and how to address them?
Sir, Tengasi right now, I think is not harnessing its tourism industry enough. So Tengasi is very well known for its tourism sector, wherein a lot of waterfalls are there in the region. For example, the Kotalam or the Kutralam waterfalls and the Five Falls is also there. And proper harnessing of this tourist areas is not happening, is what I feel, sir. Sometimes it is too overcrowded where the tourists are not facing are facing a lot of issues. So I think a proper structured way, a structured tourism program can be implemented in that district. It would better harness the tourism sector. So that is one developmental aspect that I see, sir, for Tengasi. Uh,
Okay. How do you think that? How do you think about alternative branches of medicine, homeopathy, naturopathy, in Unani, electropathy?
yes, sir. So
Are they based on scientific observations?
Sir, this again comes down to what science actually is. If you look at science from the point of the Western view, then the allopathy medicine is considered to be science-based or evidence-based medicine, sir. While these other forms of medicines, from the perspective of an allopathic doctor, would be non-scientific or non-evidence-based, sir. But with regards to the information or the knowledge base from which these alternative form of medicines are coming from. For example, the Siddha medicine, sir. It is from the mouth of the 18 Siddhas of the Tamil tradition. So, from that point of view, it does have a validity, is what I feel, sir. And the amount of people that are using these other sources of medicine as their primary line of treatment. So that also proves that it is a form of effective form of
Okay.
medicine, sir.
Okay. My last question.
Yes,
Australia has been news recently about social media. What were
yes,
they?
sir. Sir, it was that they had a legislation which banned the use of social media for people below 16 years of age, basically adolescents and children below 16 years of age.
How can they make it effective? I mean, how can they certify that? How can they ensure that the person using is not below 16 years?
Sir, that would be collaborating with the service intermediaries, which would majorly be the Meta company, sir, which has the Facebook, Instagram,
Okay. Okay.
and having in-app restrictions, sir. That would be the major.
Okay. That was all from my side. Thank you very much and all the best, doctor.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, Raja, Dr. Raja, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, recently in Tamil Nadu, during an active politicians rally, there was a stampede and so many people died.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that the district administration also should be held responsible for that?
Sir, yes, sir. I think it is both the parties concerned, which is the administration as well as the person involved in the incident. Both of them have to be held accountable in this aspect, sir. Because the primary reason why the stampede occurred was the venue selection, sir. It was not a proper venue which could accommodate such a large crowd. So I do think the administration should also be held responsible for this incident, sir.
Okay, but there is a crowd psychology also. The stampede during the Kumbh, then again at a railway station in Delhi NCR, and this. What
Yes,
is
sir.
that psychology which triggers such a stampede?
Sir,
Mhm.
I think the primary psychology would be that one of fear, sir. Once someone starts pushing, and once when people see that someone has fallen down or has fainted, they have an inherent fear that they have to save themselves. So, and instead of going towards the properly situated exit, they started pushing the people around them to save themselves. So, this inherent fear of saving oneself, I think this psychology comes into play um, in a crowd.
But Raja, does that justify actually stepping upon a child, a woman, an elderly person, one by one, by virtue of that, actually killing that person? So this is also some kind of, intentional murder, cumulatively done.
Yes, sir. Sir, as you mentioned before, it is a crowd psychology, sir. So I'm not sure whether we can accuse any one single person within the crowd of having killed these people by stepping on over them. So it is a crowd psychology or a mob mentality kind of a situation wherein the entire crowd is feared, is having that fear of losing their lives. So this has to uh, uh, triggered them into the stampede, and in which they don't look at who they are stepping on. So
Okay,
the basic sense of empathy, compassion is removed.
okay. We
Yes.
can conclude this by thinking that basically human beings become inhuman when placed under a situation of fear, right?
Sir, again, I am not sure whether we can say this. This would come into play as a crowd, maybe, but we cannot say as a single person if a human being
No,
is.
I'm not referring to single person. It's only
Yes, sir.
to crowd.
Yes, sir. As a crowd, we can maybe say, sir.
Okay.
If a single person is doing it, even when
Okay.
he.
Let's
Yes,
stop
sir.
this at this moment. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank
We
you.
can't go on and on. So, the Nobel Peace Prize Committee chairperson made a statement
Yes, sir.
recently. What is that statement?
Sir, I'm sorry, sir. I'm not exactly aware of the statement.
Okay. Who won the Nobel Peace Prize this time?
Sir, I'm so extremely sorry, sir. I'm not able to think of it.
Okay. There's a greeting in Islam, Assalamu alaikum. What does it mean?
Sir, it means that may peace be upon you, or may peace be with you.
Okay, good. So when you practice Carnatic music, how different is Carnatic music from the music in the north?
Yes, sir. Sir, I've not been exposed to much of Hindustani music, sir. But from what knowledge that I have of Hindustani music, I can see that the Carnatic music, the songs that are written in Carnatic music is mostly devotional songs. They are written to the towards the Hindu gods, while Hindustani music has a mix of influence from the external sectors like Persian and other countries' influences there. So a lot of love songs, romantic songs, and other informal songs are also present in the Hindustani music, sir. So I think that would be the primary difference. And the way of learning, Carnatic music would be a more structured way of learning, and the adherence to rules is strictly compliant in the Carnatic music sector, sir. While in Hindustani sector, there are different schools of music, is what I've heard. So the way of instruction is also different. So these are the major differences between Hindustani and Carnatic music.
Okay. What was the decision in the latest Supreme Court Constitutional Bench review of the governor's power relating to your state also?
Yes, sir. So the president had asked the under Article 143, she had asked the SC to look upon the judgment again, sir. So they have reviewed the judgment, and they have answered the questions of the president. So in which they have said that putting a time period for the governor to to act upon the bills, it goes against the constitutional powers of the president, or the constitutional discretion that has been given to the governor, is what has been answered by the Supreme Court, sir. But it doesn't overrule the previous judgment that has been given by the Supreme Court, which has instilled a time period for the governor to pass on the bill, sir. So this is the current situation.
So in a situation of again a bill being held back or delayed, which judgment will come in picture?
Sir, the judgment of the time period would come into picture, sir, because this was not a judgment per se. This was an answer to the questions given by the Honorable President under Article 143, sir. And they had mentioned that the previous judgment will not be overruled. So I think the previous judgment would come into play.
Okay. Thank you, Rajah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Dr. Rajah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Continuing with what Sandeep sir asked you, the instinct of self-preservation is the one which always prevails in all human beings
Yes,
and
sir.
even animals. Now
Yes,
that
sir.
is what comes into play, that you want to survive. That survival instinct, to my mind, is one of the most powerful emotions. Now, did you appear for the postgraduate entrance exam?
Sir, no, sir, not yet. I have not appeared for the post-graduation entrance.
You did not appear.
I did not,
All
sir.
right. Please tell me, why is Tamil Nadu opposing NEET?
Sir, the primary reason while the NEET bill came in 2016 and it was passed in 2016, at that point of time, the state government syllabus and the state government books were much different compared to the central board of CBSE books, sir, or the NCERT books. So the drastic shift in syllabus would put in danger the students of Tamil Nadu. So this was the primary concern that the Tamil Nadu government said. And another concern was the plight of the government school students, because they would not be able to pursue coaching independently and compete on an all India level. So the time period that the NEET was brought in, there was not much transition time given for the Tamil Nadu to transition from their syllabus to a more competitive syllabus. So I think this
And
was the
that
primary
is
reason.
good enough reason to oppose a all India kind of which almost everyone has accepted except Tamil Nadu, isn't it? Do you think that is a good enough reason to do that, oppose it?
No, sir, it was not a good enough reason. I think the government also realized it, and they have brought in certain changes. They have changed the
Yes.
syllabus right now. The Tamil Nadu government syllabus has been changed and made
Yes.
more compliant with the national syllabus. So that has happened.
Good.
And they also have a reservation for the government school students.
Yes.
So
All
this has
right.
happened.
You talking about you were an NCC student.
Yes, sir.
You talking about the virtue of the benefits of being an NCC student. Tell me, should NCC be made compulsory in all the schools, colleges? Should it
Sir,
be made compulsory? What are the pros and cons of this?
yes, sir. Sir, I personally don't think that it has to be made compulsory, sir, because ultimately it comes down to the student's choice of whether he wants to serve in the NCC or not. It comes down to a student's choice. So making it compulsory that a student should serve in NCC might go against our constitutional values also. So that is my personal opinion.
Constitution
And
values. There are many countries who have combat service as compulsory in many of the countries of the world. And in India, if we want to have NCC compulsory, this will go against the fundamental rights of an individual. That doesn't seem to be correct.
sir, I would like to politely disagree with you on this aspect, sir, because I do feel that even though other countries are having it, I'm not sure. I think Israel is also having this compulsory military service. Korea famously has this. South Korea is having this. Uh,
Israel,
Israel having it. There are
sorry, sir.
many other countries also.
Yes,
But
sir. Israel. I mentioned it, sir. Israel and South Korea are having it. I think this is where we as a country stand apart from other countries, sir, where we put the rights of the individual or the rights of the citizens in the primary aspect. So they have to be given a choice to whether they want to serve or not serve, sir. So
all
in
right.
that sense, yes.
Understood, Raja. My last question is, what were the major takeaways from Ops Sindoor for India?
Sir, the most major takeaway from Operation Sindoor is that we do not tolerate against terrorism, sir. So that was the major takeaway that came for us, and we also proclaimed it across the globe that we won't be, a passive participant or, a passive a passive observer to terrorism being taken place. So wherever terrorism happens, we'll be there, and we'll be there to fight against it. So this was the major takeaway. And another takeaway was the effectiveness of our defensive capabilities, sir, and how our systems effectively tackled the enemy missiles. So that was also a key takeaway, sir. And it has also shown the world the defense capabilities of India. And it might also prove to be a boom or a boost to our defense sector in the near future, sir. So I think these would be the major key takeaways from Operation Sindoor.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Raja. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Raja, now the formal mock interview part is over. Let us
Ah,
come to the feedback.
yes. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Tell me, what do you think about your own performance today?
I think knowledge-wise, I was a bit lacking. Sir had asked a question about Nobel Peace Prize. I had not read up on it, sir. Other than that, a few questions. I think the crowd issue. I'm not sure how well I answered the crowd psychology. And with respect to your questions, also, sir, I think the community medicine part, I'm not sure whether I answered it satisfactorily. So certain reasons were a bit lacking.
So, Raja, you appear to be a reasonably good candidate, but yes, there is a lot of
Okay, sir.
improvement required. Maybe you'll have to put in hard work, just
Yes,
do
sir.
introspection and lot of reading also. I am sure you have not received the
No,
interview
sir.
date,
I'm
so you
not.
have time.
Yes, sir. I have, sir.
My first observation is you appear to be overconfident.
Okay, sir.
Tone that down.
Okay,
Come
sir.
out
I'll
of
do
that
it.
umbrella of overconfidence, because there are many answers which were not as satisfactory as one would expect to be.
Okay, sir.
For
Okay.
instance, you said as an intern you were supervising medical students, nurses, 20 beds, etc., etc. No intern in the country supervises that. If you are facing a doctor like me, you will have a lot of counter questions to answer. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Your answer on community medicine uh, was not even what uh, a first year medical student or maybe a school student would have given by reading the newspaper.
Okay, sir.
My question was whether community medicine has evolved the way it should have been,
Okay, sir.
which you did not answer at all. Have you
Mm-hmm.
heard about what was community medicine in 1947? You only mentioned about national health programs. Community medicine is not only national health programs, it has a bigger objective.
Yes, sir. I'll look into it, sir. I'm sorry. I was
Try
not.
to read Bohr
Hmm.
Committee report, Mudaliar Committee report, Alma Ata Declaration, wherein the health for all came, then universal health coverage. Then you will
Yes, sir.
realize how community medicine has evolved.
Okay, sir. I'll look into it. Yes, sir.
The question about Colonel Chima's, the answer about your Colonel Chima's question of compulsory NCC training should have been that yes, it is desirable, or if you say it is not desirable, fine. But you can't say that it will be against the constitution. The point is, if you want it, amend the constitution, make a law like Israel and South Korea. It is as simple as that. So first you should decide whether you want it or you don't want it, and
So
then give an explanation.
I think the people should be given a choice, sir. So here
So
we are.
then you should have said that in my opinion it is not required.
Yes, sir.
But your answer that it is against the constitution, that is not correct, because you are not addressing the basic question first. Okay. So I think you need to put in lot of effort.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Tripathi Saab.
Dr. Raja, just two
Yes,
things.
sir.
One,
Yes,
one
sir.
as the chairman has already said, in answer to the question, how do you think MBBS doctor will be a good administrator?
Yes, sir.
You started telling all the nurses, beds, etc., etc. The thing is that, and as an MBBS doctor, you are trained to look at the problem precisely
Okay, sir.
and,
Got it.
and look at the most appropriate remedy
Solution.
to
Yes,
this,
sir. Yes, sir.
solution to this, which will help you in in administration. Now, secondly, I feel your answers at times are a little longer than required,
Okay.
because generally 30, 40, maximum 40 seconds it should be,
Oh.
with the
Yes, sir.
reasoning in order of decreasing importance. Leave it to the interviewer to have further questions or supplementary questions if they want,
Got
right?
it, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
these are my observations and suggestions.
I'll
Over to
do.
you, Shah.
Sir, thank you, sir. Dr. Raja, my point has just been covered. Actually, I was also wanting to tell you that too. You should know where to stop.
Sorry, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
See, the art of speaking is nice, but you should know the art of stopping also.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I'll consider it, sir. Yes, sir.
And you won't get through without knowing who got the Nobel Peace Prize, because this year's Peace Prize
Yes,
means
sir.
a lot. There's a
Yes,
whole philosophy behind it.
yes, sir. I'll look into it, sir. Yes.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Dr. Raja, most of the points have been covered. I only would say that You don't want to have a haircut or what? Your
Sir,
hair as if you are
no,
going
sir.
for it.
Sir, my interview is not yet been scheduled, sir. So
So,
before it, I'll get a
see,
proper shave.
coming for the mock interview, if you had come with the proper dress which you are going to wear that day and you had shaved properly and you had had a haircut, that shows your attitude towards whatever you are doing.
Yes, sir. I understand, sir.
You see, it shows how you take the things. This could have been taken very seriously by you, and you should have come the way you are going to appear in the final interview. And
Yes,
that
sir.
would have shown you in a better light. But otherwise,
Yes,
you are
sir.
a good candidate. You are a bright young man, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, sir. I'll correct it, sir. I do
Okay.
understand it looks unprofessional from my end. I'll
Mm.
change it, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay, you want to know anything from us, Raja?
Sir, yes, sir. With regards to what emergencies you face, like you were asking a question. So that one, what was?
You said you were looking after that thing that set up in night,
Yes, sir.
and in night only emergencies come.
Yes, sir. So
That was the
mostly,
context.
yes, sir. It was a up and coming clinic, sir. So most
So
cases were not there. So
clinic doesn't have night shift, na?
it was a
Clinic is like an outpatient.
yes, sir. No, but
Uh, you-
he was an orthopedician, so he was taking up surgery. So the patients were there, sir.
That is where the emergencies come.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
then your answer should have been different.
Yes, sir.
Instead of that, instead of you telling that you were looking after the night duty, you should have said
Mhm.
something else. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Measure your answer and then reply, because you may have supplementaries on that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. All the best.
Okay, sir. Thank you so
Okay.
much, sir. Thank you all.
Okay.
Thank
Right.
you. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Raja. How are
Good
you?
afternoon, sir. I'm fine, sir. How are you, sir?
I am good. Very